How many friggin' Christ do we need? Did you guys see the video of Islam Makhachev running into that big motherfucker? Yeah. Big boy. Big boy, small boy. Ha ha. Ha ha. Big guy, huh?
You can't surprise people, brother.
Yeah, you can't surprise people, brother. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we're frozen. Are we frozen or not? I lowered the setting. I lowered the video quality. Welcome to the DynamiteGizmo Pod. Why is it freezing? Hello? Oh, this is great. This is just absolutely great, isn't it? What, I gotta lower the resolution even more? Oh, that looks like shit. Hello? Don't freeze on me. I don't have time for this. I bought this new computer a while ago, over a year ago, so that I wouldn't have to deal with issues like this. And now look what's going on. It can't keep up. I have to keep lowering the video quality every episode. Every episode. Maybe it has something to do with this hard drive because it's recording straight to this shitty-ass hard drive. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe if I recorded straight to the compooper, maybe that's the issue, guy. God. God damn it. You try to do something nice for yourself and for everyone else, and then it all just fucking goes down the drain. I was going to get some new sound bites today, too. I had them ready. I don't have them ready, but I was ready. I was ready. I wrote it down in my notes, my to-do list. I said, we're going to get some new sound bites today. And of all the things you could have done today, you're going to get some new sound bites. And I didn't fucking do it. And I didn't fucking do it. That's okay. We'll get him eventually. We'll get him eventually. What are we going to talk about today? I don't know. Maybe some UFC shit? Maybe some UFC shit, as always? There's nothing else to talk about. Charles Oliveira's back. Woohoo! Charles Oliveira's back. It's great. It is actually great. We like Charlie Olives around here. Of course we do. And I guarantee, and I'm talking to you, Gregory, I guarantee he's going to be fighting Max Holloway next. I guarantee it. I'm not even joking when I say I guarantee it. I guarantee it, dude. You think I'm joking? Because I'm not. That's the truth. Who else is he going to fight? Who else is he going to fight? Padgy Pimblett? No. They're saving Paddy. They're actually saving Paddy for Ilya. Can you believe it? Ilya and Paddy are going to open the year off. They're going to be the first. Well, I guess it's not pay-per-view events anymore. They're going to be the main numbered event of 2025. But here's the thing. People say, oh, it's not pay-per-view anymore. Well, yeah, but everywhere else it is. In Canada it is. So stupid, dude. Just make it universal. If you're going to get Paramount to give you $7 billion, just lump Canada in there too. And the rest of, like, why do we got to wait, dude? Get off this fucking Sportsnet shit. I don't want to pay for another 6 fucking years, dude. When I have to look at my neighbor, United States, and be like, oh, they get it for free if they have a Paramount subscription? Fuck that. Throw Canada into the mix. That's baloney, dude. That's fucking baloney. But there's also been some crazy big fucking... There's been a lot of major fight announcements this week, too. Big ones that just came out of nowhere. Dan Hooker, Armin Sarukian. Or did we know? We knew about that already, didn't we? Belal and Ian Garry, Sean Brady and Michael Morales. Where'd that come from? We're going to talk about it all today. And also, when the Paramount deal goes through, I want to circle back here. Oh, we're lagging again. We're fucking lagging again. Great. That's just what I need. What if I... What does this do? Oh! That's not good. Whoopsies. Hello? That was a little mistake on my part. There's a little mistake on my part. We're back. Don't worry, we're back. Don't do that again. Don't press the button. Don't press buttons you're not supposed to press. Should I go lower res? Why does it stretch? I don't want it to stretch like that. That's fucking stupid. Okay. That should work, right? I don't want to go much lower than that. God damn it. It's still fucking lagging. Great. Anyway, before we get into the segments of what we need to talk about today, as always, we got to go through my favorite thing in the whole wide world, the fight prediction sheet. It's my favorite, dude. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world because I make them. And they're nice and they're pleasant. And nobody understands what they are or how to use them. So I'm going to run you through it right now. Once it loads, it's taking a bit to load here. It's taking its sweet asshole of a time. So I'm just stalling while it loads. Because this computer was good a year ago, and now it's not up to par. So I guess I'm going to have to get a new one. It's funny, right when the warranty runs out. Right when the warranty runs out. You got to get a new computer. Anyway, this is a fight prediction sheet. I created this, and I create one for every single UFC event. What is a fight prediction sheet, you say? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, you fucking moron. You predict fights, dude. You've got the early prelims, you've got the prelims, and you've got the main card up here. You see what's going on? All right, let's take a zoom in to the main card, all right? Well, anyway, you check off, you just use the check boxes, okay? Check off the fighter you want to vote for, okay? If you want the monster to win, Nelson, you check him off. If you want Frevola, the steamroller, to win, you check him off. Pretty straightforward, right? And you do that for every single fight. And then as the fights play out, you check off who actually won on this side. And then if you were correct, you check off the star. And at the end of the night, once all the motherfucking fights are over, you come down here and you write your total in the bottom right. Ooh, I'm kind of blocking it here. You write your total right here in the bottom right. Bada boom, bada bow. And if we just zoom in here, actually, let's zoom into a ranked fight. Kevin Holland and Mike Malott. Okay? It's got their fight record. It's got their rank. It's got pictures of them. It's got their nickname. It's got their Vegas betting odds. It's got their names. It's got their weight class. It's got the order in which the fight happens. Oh, it's got it all, dude. It's got it all. And then over here, you can see some little facts and stuff about the event. What's taking place, what's going on, little tidbits that can tickle your fancy. And the posters here. Wow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. These are available now. And they're completely fucking free, dude. You cannot ask for a better deal. It's a steal of a deal. They're free, my guy. So click the link in the description or Call 1-800-588-237-EMPIRE today. Or click the link in my bio. What am I, a fucking influencer? Figure it out, dude. It's in the description, or it's on my fucking channel page, or whatever page you're on. Go if you can find it, dude. It's easy to find shit nowadays. Anyway, I want to talk about Ian Garry and Belal. And I also want to talk about Sean Brady and Michael Morales. We didn't see this coming, now did we? We abso-fucking-lutely didn't see this shit coming. But Ian Garry was on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday, I believe it was. And he told Ariel that both Sean Brady and himself agreed to fight each other. They agreed to fight each other. Do you understand? But the UFC was like, I have other fucking plans, dude. Oh, I got a burp, but it's not coming. They were actually supposed to be headlining this card that's happening this weekend. According to both Ian and Sean Brady. That's what they said. All right. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'm not fucking Nathaniel White. I don't know what's going on. But the UFC had other plans, my friend. They're pushing Brady out of title contention. Now, Sean Brady was on Ariel's show today. Ian was on yesterday. Sean Brady was on today. And I didn't watch the full episode of Sean Brady on today. I saw a little tidbit of it. I didn't get to watch it all. But Sean has it in his head that he thinks that the UFC doesn't predetermine title contention fights before they happen. And I think that's his way of just justifying the fact that they're trying to push him out of title contention. They're putting him up against Michael Morales, dude. They're putting him up against Michael Morales. Who is ranked number what? What rank is Michael Morales? Now, I know the rankings don't really mean a whole lot. But where are we at here? Welterweight? Okay, Sean Brady's number 2. Michael Morales is number 8. This is a risk for the Morales. Okay, but he has no choice because the UFC came to him and they said, we've already got shit lined up for everybody else. If you want to fight before the year ends, you're going to have to take what we give you. And we're giving you Michael Morales. And Sean's argument is, well, fighters fight, and I'm not going to wait. And it's either I fight Michael Morales now or I fight him later because you know he's going to rise up in the ranks. And that's a pretty decent mindset to go into this with. Because it's like we all know Michael Morales is good. He's fantastic. He's 18-0. And it's not just that he's 18-0. He dominates when he fights. He's a punch boy. He likes to knock motherfuckers out. So it's like, do you want to fight Michael Morales now when he's, still just like an up-and-coming guy in the ranks? Or would you rather wait till he's like a top contender and then fight him? Get him out of the way now. I guess so. But still, I still think they're pushing Sean Brady at a title contention. And they're escalating Ian Garry. They're like, let's put Ian Garry against Belal. Belal's in the number 1 spot. Ian Garry's going to cream Belal. And then that for sure will be the title contention fight. Now, what happens if Belal wins, though? That's the thing. If Ian Garry wins, absolutely Ian Garry's fighting for the title. If Belal wins, not happening. If Belal wins, not happening. Okay? What they'll do is, let's say, for the sake of the argument, okay? Playing the devil's advocate. Let's say Belal wins. All right? Then they'll use the Brady-Morales fight as the title contender fight. Okay? And we still have, who else do we have? Oh, yeah, Carlos Prates and Leon Edwards. So there's still that as well. Okay? Especially if Morales wins, and Belal Muhammad wins, Morales is getting a title shot. I guess it depends on what happens with Carlos and Leon, but wouldn't it be crazy if Carlos Prates was the first of the four main fighting nerds to get a shot at the title? That would be so out of left field. I wouldn't have seen that coming. But I love it. I love the Prates. But yeah, here's a little clump of Sean Brady on his own podcast explaining what he thinks is going on.
Once I beat him, I'm undeniable for the title shot after that.
Brother, why did you take this fight?
I took this fight because fighters fight, and there's literally no other options. From what the UFC told me, this is it. This is the only guy I could fight, or else I wasn't fighting until next year. And I've been trying to fight, and no matter what, we're going to have to fight all these guys regardless. Michael Morales is a great fighter. He's 18-0. He's going to be around for a long time. He's young. So I'm going to have to, whether I fight him now or I fight him later, I'm going to have to get to him eventually. So fuck it. I'll get him out of the way now. Coming off beating Leon, and then I go and I take this risk of fighting this young up-and-comer. Once I beat him, I'm undeniable for the title shot after that. And that's what I'm just going to prove to do. I'm just going to become undeniable until they have to give me the title shot. Once I beat him.
I don't think beating Michael Morales justifies you saying you're undeniable. He's a number 9. Yeah, he's 18-0, but he's ranked number 9. Michael Morales hasn't even proven himself. So how are you saying Michael Morales is on his way to proving himself? Michael Morales is fucking awesome. I love Michael Morales. But you saying me beating Michael Morales is proving that I'm undeniable? No, dude. That's why they're putting you in this position, so that you can't be deemed undeniable. It's Ian Garry they want. Ian Garry's, and rightfully so. Ian Garry knows how to sell a fight. He knows how to fight. He knows how to attract an audience. Okay? People want to watch Ian Garry. They don't want to watch Sean Brady. So, of course, they're pushing him. That's why they gave him Belal Muhammad. All right? And Ian is going off on Ariel Helwani, saying this will not go to decision. Not in a million years, he says. He put out a video where his camera guy was asking him if it goes to decision. He was very disappointed in what his cameraman asked him. Even Ariel Helwani asked him about going to decision. He was still disappointed about that question. That is nothing new with Ian Garry. Every time Ian Garry has a fight, he always says, it's not going to decision. It's not going to decision. It's not going to decision. I'm going to knock this boy out. And he never does. Because why don't we take a look at Ian Garry's record, okay? Since he joined the UFC, let's see. All right. So he had his debut, knockout. Then it was decision, knockout, decision, loss, decision. Okay? He mostly wins by decision, and more specifically, his last 4 fights in a row that he's had, aside from his loss to Shavkat Rakhmonov, were all decisions. Since 2023, he's only won by decision. And in his overall record in the UFC, he's only had 3 knockouts. Okay? Now, outside the UFC, and in his amateur bouts, he's had a fair chunk of them, especially in Cage Warriors. But the UFC is different. All right? So, Ian, I love you, but you can't go out there and just run your mouth like this saying it's not going to go to decision in a million years and get pissed off at your friends and coworkers when they ask you why you don't think it's going to go to decision, as if they should just assume you're going to knock him out. All right? And again, this is nothing new for Ian Garry. He says this every time. He's like, I'm going to knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. But we'll see. If he does, I'll be very stoked, obviously. Nobody wants Belal to win. Nobody. I'm sorry. Belal, you're great. You're a great man. You're a great fighter, but nobody wants you to win, my friend. I'm sorry. You're not exciting. You're not exciting to watch fight. You're not a draw to the UFC. There's nothing about you that is appealing in this sport. You are not what the UFC is after. That's why they're feeding you Ian Garry. They want you out. They want Ian in. All right? And again, even if Belal does win, because he could win, all right? Not only because I think he's good, but that's just how fighting works. Anything can happen. But Belal's coming on the mic, and he's saying to Ian, oh, I had a voice crack. He's saying to Ian, you can't call for a title fight if you're afraid to make the fight 5 rounds. So what he's referring to here is Ian is saying that by him beating Belal, that puts him in the number 1 contender spot because he beat the number 1 contender, and rightfully so. But Belal's saying you can't make that claim if you're not willing to fight me, i.e. Belal, for 5 rounds. Because apparently it was offered to them to be 5 rounds, and Ian denied it and wanted to go 3 rounds. That's from Belal's mouth. That's not like fact or proven by any means. That's just what the Belal is saying. Okay? And when it comes to Michael Morales and Sean Brady, I really do think, I really do think, as crazy as it may sound, I really do think Michael Morales is going to take Sean Brady. I think not only is he going to take Sean Brady, but he's going to make Sean Brady look not as good as he thinks he is. He's going to get starched. He's going to get starched. He's going to get knocked the fuck out. And then that's it. The Sean Brady train's over. No more Sean Brady train. And I like Sean Brady. But again, another wrestler guy. All right, look what he did to Leon Edwards. He dominated him, but how did he do it? He set a new record for the longest time. What was it? The longest time to hold a person down in 1 round or some shit. It was like 4 minutes and 58 seconds. So that's great, but nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that, unfortunately. So we get Morales in there, starch Sean Brady. We get Ian Garry in there, starch Belal. Okay? Now we can eventually have Ian Garry versus Michael Morales. Now, the current welterweight champion, JDM, is going up against Islam. So we still have to figure out what's going on there. And either way, I don't know if Ian Garry can handle either of them. And we still don't. I'm really anticipating that title fight, because we don't know how Islam's going to do at welterweight, but we also don't know how JDM is going to do against Islam. All right, there's so many unanswered questions for that title fight, because we got Islam, who has been deemed one of the greatest forever. But he's been inactive for a while, trying to bulk up to get to welterweight, and now it's finally happening. And but then we got JDM, who's undeniable. Beat Belal, got the title. But can he take out Islam? And if he can, what's going to happen to Islam? Is Ian Garry going to beat JDM? I don't think so. I don't think so. But we'll see. I think it's going to be fucking crazy. If JDM beats Islam, it's going to blow my mind. Not because I don't think he can, because I do think he can. But oh my lord, wow. We'll see. Okay? Now this weekend, we have... You know what? I did this backwards. I just want to talk about another matchup that was announced that I totally overlooked and forgot to even mention. Okay? I totally forgot to even mention this. But fucking, we all know Payton Talbott, right? I talked about him on... Oh, we're lagging again. It doesn't matter. I think it is because I'm sending it to my hard drive. Ooh, don't lag, please. Please don't lag. Please, please, I'm begging you. Hello? Chimichangas. Chimichangas. I've talked about Payton. I've talked about Payton Talbott on... God damn it! Come on, baby. Don't do this to me. Come on, don't be a leggy little bitch. What's going on here? Don't do this to me. Be normal. Be normal. Come on. You're a good computer. Good little... Oh, okay. Computers are fun. Computers are fun. Computers are fun. Are we done with the lag? Nope. I guess we're just going to have to deal with the lag for the rest of the fucking episode. That's fine. We've talked about Payton Talbott on this podcast before, of course. You know I love him. I'm just not going to open up anything else. And then once this episode's up, he's an up-and-coming prospect. We know this. We all love Payton Talbott. And until he fought... What was his name? What was the guy's name? Guess who didn't write it down? Oh, I did. Barcelos. He was creaming people, knocking them out right away. Just a few. And then Barcelos came in and wrestled him into a decision win. All right? But then we hear, also along with these other fights, that Talbott is now going up Henry Cejudo. Oh, the leg's driving me crazy. But what the heck, dude? Why Henry Cejudo? Brother! This is retarded. This is retarded. The lag is driving me insane. I don't want to go any lower. I don't want to go lower, dude. That's no good. We can't go lower. But we have to. Quality's going to lower a bit, but that's okay. Normally when you got an up-and-comer guy, you at least throw him in with maybe the number 15th ranked guy, maybe 14. But not Henry Cejudo. I don't think Talbott's ready for Cejudo. What's going on? Cejudo, former double champ. Cejudo, Olympic gold medalist wrestler. But the thing is, we already pushed Talbott too quick with Barcelos. Now we're giving him Cejudo. But the thing is about Cejudo, though, he's on a 3-fight losing streak. even though he was a double champ, it wasn't a long reign. He got the belt, defended it once, moved up, got that belt, defended it once. Now, he did get it off great guys, but now Cejudo he's at the end of his career. He's 38 years old. He's even said multiple times that he's got one more fight and that's it, and he's done. He's not staying in it. Whoa, now what's going on? Oh God, it's fun. What is it doing? What? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh my God, this is fucked, dude. This is so fucked. I really got to change some settings on here. Just like, fuck. This is annoying. They could have given Payton Talbott Jackson. They could have gave him Phillips. They could have gave him Rob Font. They could have gave him Vinicius Oliveira. They could have gave him Martinez. Those guys are all ranked lower than Cejudo, and they're just as good, if not probably better. But that's the thing. Henry Cejudo is not locked in anymore. This is driving me crazy, dude. This is driving me crazy. Should we just lower the quality all the way? Oh, that looks like shit. That looks like absolute piss. Can't do that. Take me out to the ball game. We just gotta hurry up and end this fucking podcast, dude. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some penis and crack my ass. I actually think this is a smart move by the UFC to put Payton up with Cejudo. Cejudo's done. Cejudo doesn't even train. He's too busy on his podcast. He's old. He's ready to retire. He's got one fight left. He knows he has one fight left. That's the mindset that he has. This is the perfect opportunity for Payton Talbott to step up, not only prove himself, but take out the number 10 ranked guy, get that number 10 ranked spot, and then skyrocket through the bantamweight division. They're trying to push their hopeful prospect and push him fast, and I think it's potentially going to work. It didn't work with, what was his name, Barcelos, but maybe it'll work with Henry Cejudo. But the thing is, if it works with Cejudo, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work with everyone else. That'll just get him in that spot. He's still going to have all these other guys, and it's fucking frozen again. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crack my ass. Okay, they were trying to do the same thing with Raul Rosas Jr., otherwise known as Gee Wee Wee. They were going to put him up against Rob Font, who's actually lower than Cejudo, but I think that's a smart move. Slowly integrate your rising prospects into the division. Okay, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, but you just said Henry Cejudo versus Payton Talbott is smart, and that's because it's Henry Cejudo. He's on his way out, dude. So might as well give him a prospect for his walk out the door. And if this prospect creams him, great. Now we've got a guy in the division to replace him right off the bat that everyone loves. And we're fucking frozen again. And we crashed. And we crashed. That's great. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Nothing wrong with crashing. We crash all the time. Yep. Maybe it's this app that I'm using to screen cap my camera. Maybe. I'll have to figure something out next time because this is not ideal. Not even a little bit. Anyway, we're done talking about this shit, dude. I think if Corey Sandhagen wants Sean O'Malley in other news, Corey Sandhagen wants Sean O'Malley. But I think if Zahabi wins this weekend, that's who Corey Sandhagen's going to get. Because Sean's getting Sonya Dong. That's all I'm saying. It's the end of this podcast. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching me lag and freeze the whole time, then please click like, click subscribe more than anything. Click subscribe more than anything. Oh, God, I'm pressing buttons that I shouldn't be. Take me out to the ball game. That's what I was looking for. Right there. Subscribe, please. I'm begging you. And we're frozen again. That's the life of a podcaster who doesn't have proper equipment. Bye.